Welcome to Dice Junkies. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And we got Brian over at the editor station.
Hey, it should be my permanent job now. Michelle hadn't been back so long.
We still like her better.
Blood Axe has already burned his F-bomb.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, man, yours burned quick. You didn't even throw Epic in there.
That's all right. We've got a story with Epic in it, so it's a short
Blizzard?
one.
Man, it's hard. Those two are competing, man.
Blizzard is definitely competing with the FUs of Epic.
They're like, we'll show you. And Epic's like, oh, yeah, we'll come back with some more BS. Want to see another developer get down on them knees for that Epic money?
Blizzard's like, hold my beer.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go lower your mic, being you got closer to your mic all of a sudden and got louder. Or you can drop your mic down just a tad.
Want me to drop the mic? You complained last time I dropped the mic. You said I broke it.
Well, that was a different mic, and yes, you did. Anyways, let's talk about Watchmen. Watchmen was a big thing that happened this week, right?
I mean, describe big.
I mean,
if you're going to finish that pile of
HBO premiere, new show from a popular web novel. I mean, not web novel, graphic novel
and movie.
Movie.
Oh, this isn't the one about the Riding Dragon?
No.
We're off that. My bad.
Now, the consensus is that the show isn't that great if you listen to people. Now, if you listen
actual people,
if you listen to the critics, it's 93%. Now, I mostly brought this up because this is something that amuses me, just out of the fact of several shows we've seen this on now. Any show that like the critics say is really good, and it gets a lot of negative reviews from people, I keep seeing the topic, the article, blah, 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 gets review bombed. And why is it that we're going, if something gets negative reviews, that it must be review bombed? Like, isn't that what a review is to say that you don't like or you like something?
Well, here's what gets me. How come only the trash fire shows get successfully review bombed, but movies like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, that everybody was railing against, and the critics were all hating, it didn't get a review bomb somehow. It has a really high score. Isn't that weird? Mm-hmm. Only the really crappy shows seem to get review bombed.
Well, my thing is
odd?
A lot of them go, well, it's because of the number of negative reviews these shows get versus other shows that maybe aren't so good get. But it's also, you're talking about...
That's called reviewing.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's because of the quantity that a lot of people are accusing them of being bombed. But I think what they're also missing is who these shows are about, or what culture these shows pertain to. This is a fan culture, comics.
You pick
graphic
a
novels.
known IP.
Yeah.
That's got a huge fan base. You know why the other movies that have the same message and go super political and other shows don't get review bombed? It's because they're doing something original. They're doing something different. They don't take something that has a massive fan base and then poop on its face and then go, what? What'd it do?
Well, and that's the thing. You have a massive fan base before you even have the first episode. Mm-hmm. So when you have a massive fan base before you even do the show, you're going to get a lot more reviews than if you do a show on something that's original or not already out there.
Yeah.
Not only that, but then on top of that, you're doing it on shows that are based in the comic book world, and we know that we have a large fandom group in comics, in geek culture. I mean, that's why we have Comic-Cons and all this, is because there is fandom there. There are people who are highly obsessed and highly love this material. So if you don't do it justice, those are the people who are going to say something.
Look, people, you can change a lot of things, but you can't change a classic. I don't understand why this is hard for you show writers to figure this out. Hey, Gone with the Wind, it's a classic. You can't just reshoot it and decide that Rhett Butler gets with like his best friend. You can't just keep rewriting crap and thinking it's going to go over well. Some things people don't even want you to rewrite. I mean, all right, some things they don't want you to write. They just want you to, like, leave it alone or retell the story, but it's the same
and
story.
that's Watchmen actually had a finite end.
It did.
So,
no, it needed more. By the way, who the hell even is this? Who is this?
But hey, here's the thing, though.
Why is there a black woman on the front of this? I don't remember her. Who the hell is she?
Stop
taking my people and slapping us on stuff we ain't in, damn it.
well,
I'm a black man. I want to file an official complaint.
Is
Stop
Watchmen,
throwing us on stuff like we care.
Hold on. Watchmen is not based off the comic. It's based in a future of the comic. So a lot of
it's got Rorschach in it.
A lot of the characters are new.
I heard they ruined Rorschach, yes.
But the thing is, okay, how can you review bomb something? So what you're basically saying is the people who loved the show didn't go out and make a review, though. You see what I'm getting at? It's like, oh, it had all these negative scores. Well, why didn't all the people who loved the show go out and rate it wonderful?
They did. We
then?
call them critics.
None.
Basically,
I'm talking about the average person. Really, I mean, you're basically saying.
Well, no, they did, dude. There's not enough of them.
I mean,
that's the point.
Pull up the Watchmen. Tomato. Yeah, there you go.
I was trying to find it.
I mean, you got 43%. So there are some people out there who do like the show and have reviewed it, such. But you have 2,175 reviews, and over 50% of them are really bad. So,
and this always shocks me. 87 critics reviewed this and gave it 98%. That really
that's a small sample
just makes
size.
me look at critics. No, that's pretty large for critics. You normally only do about.
I mean, of the general population, you're talking a very small.
But that's the
size.
thing, though.
But
how
why
can I
is
trust
it that-
this review that 87
why is it
critics
that we
like something?
continuously have critics at such a different scoring level?
Oh, you two aren't even getting me. I've watched a lot of critics. I remember the day Siskel and Ebert. 98% is high as hell.
Well, no. I mean, if you go
Why
back
do
to,
so many critics rate this like it's perfect?
if you go back
have
to
no
old
respect for
school,
yourself.
hold on. If you go back to old school critics, it was hard to get a 98% for a holy grail of movies, just because critics nitpick. That was the whole point.
Because it's supposed to be perfection. A 5 represents this show can't improve. If you rate something 98 to 100%, you're saying this show literally has only 2% that it can be improved. That's how good it is. And you want me to respect you. I can't respect that. Now, it's different for a fan to go, that movie is exactly what I wanted, but you're a critic. If a dang food critic rated McDonald's 98%, there'd be something wrong with that. Because as good as McDonald's is, it ain't the best day. It ain't 98% perfection. So 98%, these critics, they're voting.
Did good and McDonald's come out of your mouth in the same sentence?
My kids like it. That's for the kids. You know
Exactly.
I don't eat McDonald's.
He don't
I
know
would
nothing
eat
about that. He don't know nothing about that.
I haven't eaten McDonald's since I was like 15, and we know this. I'm trying to be nice. But kids like it. And it is what you expect. I've never seen anybody go to McDonald's and go like, this Big Mac isn't what I expect. They're like, oh, yep, it's McDonald's. But my point is that 98% is these people got together and said, if you sat down with a professional director and a professional staff, you can only improve this a little bit. That's how good it is. And then they wonder why no one respects them. They wonder why people go to YouTube for their reviews. Why no one respects Rotten Tomatoes critics. Because they don't even know how to lie to me right. Put 90% like a sane person so it's believable. You people suck at lying. You throw a black chick on the front of it thinking, oh, look, that means it's inclusive. I don't know nothing about her. She don't need to be in there. She ain't none of the damn characters I've seen before. You rated 98%, so I know you're lying. That's like somebody walking to me and like, hey, you lost weight, you look slim. No, I don't. I ain't skinny. Now, if you said you ain't as fat as you was yesterday, I'd be like, yeah, I may have improved about a little bit. All I'm saying is they can't even lie believably.
Yeah. No,
from one liar to another. They're terrible at lying.
Yeah.
If this was a 90%, I'd be like, it might be a 90% to critics. I know it's not 98%. You know why? Because it's fucking Watchmen. While Watchmen's not bad, it ain't that dang good that it should be a 98%.
Oh, even the graphic novel wasn't for everybody.
Well,
yeah, even the graphic novel, which was the best version, ain't 98%.
Well, I mean, the story itself has flaws, so you're building on a flawed premises. So.
There's no way this story could even have that great a premise. They ended it too well. Like, this is a hacked on first of all, rule 1. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna get to that. Rule 1 is no sequel is 98%.
But I mean, look at this thing.
No
too.
sequel.
I mean, new TV
Ever.
tonight. 100%. The Durrells in Corfu. I ain't even heard of that.
What the fuck is that?
The Durrells at Corfu is apparently perfection.
It's
literally
gotta be
beyond your ability.
Why are
to
we
understand.
missing that?
I don't know, man.
It's apparently the greatest of all.
I'm gonna Google that and run it with
You
that
should.
one on.
I mean, you literally will be able to find no flaw. It's perfection.
I bet you that'll be the-
Cinematography, acting, sound, it's all
That's
But I
gonna
mean,
be
look,
the
here's
best
the
hour
thing
of
too,
my
man.
life.
I remember looking at Rotten Tomatoes years ago when it was earlier.
Does that say 93% for Supergirl?
Yeah, but
Holy
look at
crap.
the certified fresh TV. I've never seen 100s across the board on something.
The Certified Fresh TV is all 100% because these people are sad. They don't even try. That's what I talk about being unbelievable. Okay, people out there, I want y'all to just know something. Walking Dead has a 91%. Supergirl has a 93%. That means that these people think that Supergirl is 2% better than The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Possibly one of the, The Walking Dead is the zombie equivalent of Game of Thrones without the shit ending. But they have said that Supergirl is better than The Walking Dead.
Wait. You want to see what 100% looks like?
That's some British bullcrap.
Right there, baby. That is 100% fresh.
That's not even 100%
Theater.
from the picture. Oh, it gets worse.
All right.
Panel.
Random encounter. Yeah,
It's all about Margot's big journey.
let's roll something.
She's
you
a
wanna roll
spitfire
here?
woman that doesn't take no
you
nonsense
seem
from
pretty,
nobody.
pretty wound up. Roll that beautiful die.
98%, dude. They're not even trying. What Blood Axe say for that? What Blood Axe? What'd you say, man?
He
Show
said
me Blood Axe.
Watchmen was the film was terrible. Cannot imagine the series is any good at all.
Well, first of all, it's a sequel. I'll never believe a sequel's 98%. That isn't the way sequels work, man. I'm sorry. Sequels don't come out.
I actually like the Watchmen movie. But
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
too.
but I'm just saying
I didn't think it was
sequels.
terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Part
but,
two.
But
roll
what it
that.
was
Roll
with
that.
the,
Let's move on. All right, 8. Classic games. First console you owned and favorite game you played.
Booyah! I'm about to get all my Asian fans back. Because you know what? Nintendo and Dragon Warrior. As much as I loved Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 4, Japanese name, but Final Fantasy 2, Dragon Warrior was that first RPG that brought me into the world. Well, I tried Ultima Online, but I'm sorry. I mean, Ultima wasn't. Dragon Warrior was just good, man. And I played so much Dragon Warrior. So I'm throwing out NES and Dragon Warrior.
All right. Let's see. I guess owned is sort of a weird term because
It's still yours if you stole it.
well, no. Like my brother had a Texas Instrument console with this little ski game.
What, a calculator?
No. It was this little console thing. Had a keyboard, but it had joystick. But the whole thing was just this down slope ski thing, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like I said,
When did you get your first console though?
I guess mine. I don't know. We also had a Atari 400 and an Atari 2600, which these were also acquired at some point in life, not new or anything like that. First new system I had was the Nintendo, and which was
Sounds like Atari
Christmas.
though was your first one y'all had though.
So it'd probably be the Atari 400 or the Atari 2600.
And what was your favorite game?
Oh man, I don't really remember. I mean, I played a lot of
Well, it doesn't have to
I
have
played
been
a
on
lot
the
of
Atari.
Pitfall.
They said what was your first console owned, and then what was your favorite game played. So what was your favorite game? Go old school classic. What was your cherry popper?
What was that game? you were this square, and you were going through, and there was these dragons and keys, and you had to go find the keys.
Oh God, yeah.
crap.
God, shit.
But you were just a square.
God, that's you went way back. Yeah, I think that was in that movie, wasn't that?
Yeah, they actually mentioned it in
It was a big part of the story. Like it was like the final of the
Pixels?
Ready Player One.
Yeah, Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You went older school than me. Like I never owned an Atari. I played other people's Ataris, but my first system was Nintendo.
Adventure, that was the name of it. Thank you, Blood Axe.
What about you, Brian?
All right, the first system we ever had was a Nintendo, and my favorite thing to play was Contra.
Contra.
Oh,
2
good
guys.
one.
Yeah.
You beat Xeno. That was a good one. I gotta admit.
That
I forgot
day,
about Contra.
I spent hours upon hours trying to beat that.
No, hold on.
Game.
Give it to us. What's the Konami code? Don't
It's
do
up-
Contra 2. Do Contra 1.
Oh shit! Now all I remember is the up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start.
That's Contra 2. I think you read it around. But up, down, left, right.
Ah.
It was up, down, left, right.
Was it left, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Points. Been a while, dude.
And then I think it's BA select.
Select start because we had friends. Because I love people that get a code and they say start, and I go, no. Some of us had friends and 2 controllers. It's select start. I still love that I was the only person who used to put select start in there, and I was just like, you guys needed friends, man. Like, I had friends over, man, and we were playing freaking Contra together because that was a fun game.
It was. The second one was fun.
Which
And then they never made any more again. I mean,
yeah, they made an atrocity a little while ago. We didn't talk about it because it's so terrible. We just didn't want to hurt people's
which,
feelings.
I mean, I guess Halo was kind of like.
Oh no, you don't understand how bad it is, Brian. Your gun overheats.
What
A
the
Contra
fuck?
game where you have to wait for your gun to cool down, you can't keep shooting. It's also a top-down view, and it's dumb. There's a panda in it. There's
I
like
can
a
see
gun-toting
Contra as a
panda.
top-down view.
It's got a gun-toting panda in it.
Okay, that no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
This is not the gritty, you versus the aliens game. This is some stupid nonsense. But a gun that cuts cooldown. Up, down, left, right, BA. Was it BA twice? Are
I
you
don't
sure?
think it was BA twice.
It wasn't BA twice, Blood Axe. You failed.
Everything else is right, but no BA twice.
Yeah, we challenge you on that.
All
right. Well, now, were we working about something? What were we talking about?
What we were talking about something?
Oh, you got me to stop ranting.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was
Terminator.
Because I was my game was that awesome.
Now, this one threw us off here. Like, this is a surprise.
Well, this is just a critics only score. The movie's not out yet, obviously, but we did get a critics review, which we also know from previous discussion is not to be trusted. But 67%, which is lower than I thought critics would give it.
Given that it's got that
better than I think people will give it.
Yeah, we're actually surprised on this one because
non-critic.
given that Terminator Dark Fate was being pushed as a feminist movie, like it's being pushed as we're going to have an all-female star cast. This one isn't for the boys.
Like,
I thought that would get
the,
it.
Rotten Tomatoes page, if you don't mind.
I thought it was going to get
Brian.
a guaranteed 98, 99%.
Yeah.
But the critics actually hit it hard, which makes me wonder what they expect
Terminator.
now. Like, I wasn't going to go see it because they started pushing that agenda, but now I almost want to go see it because if the critics don't like it, that means it might actually be good. Because, like, you literally judge a movie based on the opposite of whatever a critic says. Oh, somebody did give it a 100%, though. You see that. Oh, wait, no. That's
I
not
mean,
real.
he's not got the Terminator
I'm
movie
sorry.
up yet.
This is the D-list editor, y'all.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
moment.
What do you want from me?
The new Terminator, man. The
Terminator
topic we're talking
Dark
about.
Fate.
What? You gotta give me a minute here. I don't go on Rotten Tomatoes. Why?
Terminator Dark Fate. There you go.
Ah!
Why? It popped up. Why didn't you just click it? 60. There you go. Now put your hands in your lap and just sit there.
So right now it's at 65%.
I want to see the reviews.
Out of
Why?
83. Yeah, scroll down
That's
to where it has
83
the
reviews.
reviews.
Why? That's so
Keep
weird
going.
to me. Why do they give
Keep
it to
going.
the... God damn
There
it,
you
if you
go.
don't stop fucking up.
Yo, come on!
I will beat your ass. We'll turn the camera around. It'll be me and you. I'm going to get to know you.
Let's see.
Like a
Good
pole.
is what distinguishes the latest effort, however, is the return of Hamilton, an actor whom each robot ignored.
Reboot.
And, reboot ignored and undervalued. All right. The technology of Terminator Dark Fate is exponentially more advanced, but the pacing is so unvaried that even the miracles make you say whatever. All right.
Oh, wow. One of the reasons Dana Stevens gave it a roar because it is uninteresting question about technology, dystopia, gender, race. I don't know how that would have anything to do with freaking Terminator. It's robots versus humans. It's the most freaking fair scenario ever. It's robots versus humans. Gender and race have no factor. Screw you, Dana.
It's all about the wham.
You can't get more inclusive
then maybe
than robots versus humans.
But if it's just like, hey, they're going to fucking blow shit up and everything, maybe that's why the critics didn't like it.
What question would a robot ask about gender or race? How would you even do that? Skynet will destroy the toxic masculinity.
Now I understand why it didn't.
So it's going to be an awesome movie.
It wasn't political
I understand
enough.
why it didn't get the flag for having the 3 females. Apparently, they were just there in a movie, and it wasn't.
Well, the movie didn't address
it wasn't about the fact
and
that they
race
were.
Issues.
It wasn't about the fact that they were female. I have more faith in this movie now.
But why? It doesn't address gender and race. Why would Skynet not address these things?
Because I mean that's my biggest concern. Like, I have no problem with female leads. I've seen plenty of movies that are good with female leads. The problem is when
scroll it down, Brian. I want to check that one below.
The problem is when you focus on the fact that they're female instead of the fact that you need a good movie.
Oh, wow. This critic actually critiqued it for trying to make a cheap grab for politics. As a sequel, it's badly opportunistic, grab-bagging contemporary political issues, reproductive justice, undocumented migrants, and a transparent attempt to justify its cultural relevance. Holy crap, the truth is coming out?
So it's like...
Mad props, Simran Hans.
So both sides of the fence apparently has qualms with it, either being too female-oriented or political-oriented or not enough. So maybe it's a libertarian movie. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's the best comment ever from Scott Middleton at Forbes. It's the Force Awakens of Terminator series, and I don't mean that as a compliment. Scott Middleton, I may go buy a subscription to Forbes now. Good job, sir. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
All right.
I mean, the last one is like it's the best Terminator than the other first 2, which were amazing. You're saying that's bad? I mean, come on, the first 2 movies, it's hard to follow up a third one at that point to be that awesome as the first 2. I mean,
so apparently the reviews are mixed all over the place. Who
Not
knows?
by John Connor, we met Eddie Furlong, the real John Connor, man. That's the real we need there you go. We needed more diversity. Apparently, a Mexican Terminator was not racially inclusive enough. He needed to be a gay trans Mexican Terminator.
Oh God,
is that just a transformer?
All right,
would that be a transformer?
Let's do another random encounters. Because this is going downhill really quickly. Give me
the little silver one could change gender, couldn't he?
He couldn't,
but
he was still. But his base form was still a white male, so he's part of the problem.
Throw the list up for me so I can see it.
Just get Blood X to stop Blood X. I forgot how Blood X can go.
Oh, all right. 15. Expect the unexpected. Pick someone to go 1, or you go to 20. I'm gonna go Q. For a 1,
I'll do it
because you keep doing it to me.
All right, but if I roll 18, I'm gonna laugh because you're still 18.
Oh, naughty animals! Oh God, I hope so.
3. So, gun to your head. Pick 1. Become a eunuch or surgically made transgender.
This is even better.
Okay. You shouldn't have let me answer this one. All right. The answer is I pull the trigger on the gun and blow my brains out.
You had to pick one. It said pick one.
Well, no, he said gun to your head, so that's obviously an option. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with Q. All right.
But if I had to do a second pick, it would be eunuch. And if I had to do a third pick, I'd pull the trigger and be a eunuch. And a fourth pick, I still wouldn't pick the last option.
All right, so
And if that offends you, screw you. It's my life.
what else?
How dare you tell me how I choose to live or die?
Satisfactory Dev says Epic Games Store hate comes from a loud minority.
Coffee Stain Studios designer says Epic is trying to do good things in games.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you got a little jizz on your chin. Hold on, man, you got a little right there.
This one, this is always an amusing topic for me whenever somebody starts coming out in defense of Epic Games Store.
Just say you did it for the money. You know,
as somebody who took the big money check from Epic Games, it's like, yeah, you're defending the person who just gave you a big money check. Big surprise.
And the first thing you do is you go against the customers, because that doesn't make you look worse. Dude, first of all, you're an idiot. Now, let me tell you why you're an idiot. It's not because you're supporting Epic, and it's not because you took the money. It's because this has never worked. What do they say? What's the textbook what's the definition of insanity? Trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You know what happens when you take Epic money and you defend Epic? You get shit on.
We know the solution. If you want to take Epic's money, all right? If you want to get the customer on your side, and I say this out of somebody who has watched the news, watched the people. If you want to keep the people on your side, let your devs come out and say, damn our publisher for making this choice.
Yeah, it's bad. We don't make the calls, guys.
We don't make the call. See, by doing this, you put the blame on the publisher.
Which everyone hates anyway.
But everybody hates the publisher anyway, yeah, because we all know the publisher wants money. But you get sympathy for your game creator, you know, as a company, so people don't quit buying your stuff.
You idiot.
It's the ultimate answer.
Yes.
But yeah, so
I mean, it's all it takes is you just go, oh man. The other option too is you actually say, hey guys, we needed the money. You know what? You want to know what's hard to argue? When somebody looks at you and goes, we needed the money, what are you gonna say? No, you didn't. It's like if somebody goes, hey guys, I know we took the deal, but we needed the money. Sorry. All they can literally go is, well, we're disappointed. That's all they can do. But when you're stupid and you make an open argument, people can attack you because you've now made this statement. For example, I can accuse you of slobbing on Epic's knob because you idiotically set yourself up for me to do that. But had you say, guys, we were short on money, we couldn't really afford to do this without the money, I have to go, that's unfortunate, but I understand. Because who hasn't been broke? Like, dude, just say we're broke. Well, play the broke defense. It's what I do when people ask me for money on the side of the street. Hey, man, can you spare a few dollars? I'm broke. They go, okay. They don't argue with me because you can't argue with broke.
But you see that homeless guy out there that says, I need money for beer. And you're like, man, that's cool. Here, have one on me.
Oh, yeah, you do that, too. Yeah, but you see that guy who's in there asking for money, and if you say, well, man, I don't have a lot of cash at the time, or I'm not near an ATM, he's going to be like, well, there's an ATM. You know, you set yourself up for a whole... Or why don't you get a job? You just start a whole. I'm sorry, they attacked the person. What do you need my money for? Why don't you go out and get a job? Well, now you've opened yourself up to get spit on by a homeless guy, and now you've got herpes. So I mean, you see, you lose. So shut up, take the money.
Yeah.
We know you did it for the money. Even if you do like what Epic's doing, shut up.
Yeah.
Because
so
no
you
one
can either
else
just
does.
be honest or be manipulative. And not just slob on a knob.
You know what? You want to prove to me that's what you feel? Here's what I want you to do then. Put your game out on Epic exclusively and not take the money. Boom. Do that then, mister. You think they're so great? Satisfactory. Get the money back. Get the money back, but stay exclusive. Oh, wait. No? Then shut up. You don't freaking care about Epic. If Dicejunkies offered you more money than them, you'd be like, Dicejunkies are a stand-up group of guys. Epic is clearly villains, and free Hong Kong. You'd be all over on Dix if we did that, so shut up. You go where the money is. Like, don't try to act like you care.
But we are stand-up
They're helping
guys,
the community because us big AAA companies with all this money need help. Who's protecting us? Everybody, all the laws, everything. Like, what? You have money. Just drink it down. roll it, Dick. Just do something, man. I'm done with this. I'm tired of these people that can't just take the money and shut up. Don't you remember back in the day when rich people were respectful? They just lied to you. They took the money and they lied to you. That was it. They didn't do all this. They didn't attack it. They just be like, oh, we went epic. We were always going to go. They just lie to your face and keep going. Like Blizzard. You know? Like, hey, man, we were just enforcing the rules. Blizzard still lying about it. I mean, hey, I never thought I had to defend Blizzard, but at least Blizzard didn't come out and try to go, Hong Kong, China's not that bad. No, they're lying.
Well, since
you know they like China, but at least they're not saying it. They're lying to us.
Since you brought Blizzard up, go ahead and click on that Blizzard tab.
Right in my face, mofo. Show me some respect.
Yeah, this was an interesting thing I saw that popped up. So I don't know. Recently, Blizzard banned the name, and I don't know if I should say the name because I'm afraid.
Make Azeroth great again. I don't care.
Not that one. The other one.
Oh, Gay Boys.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they like we did it. That's what they named the guild.
I know, but hey, man, YouTube's
YouTube's
little search algorithm and finding what words you say and stuff.
YouTube. Well, actually, YouTube, I got to give them credit. At least they do let you say. While they demonetize you, at least they don't freaking ban you for 6 months.
Well, that's true. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so they apparently banned a guild called Gay Boys that were forced to change their names, and then another group came out and said that they were also forced to change their names, and they were Make Azeroth Great Again. Now the thing with that is both of them were cited for the same reason. With being on RP servers, they were told that they were not RP friendly. Gay Boys actually did, I think, go against some of the rules because I think the anything to do with gender or something is not supposed to be in the name.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, that makes the club exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And by that name, it implies it'd be like a club that says whites only as a name or blacks only. Like, if you think about it, while I don't think it's an offensive name, I can see how it sounds exclusionary.
Yeah.
And I can see them going, here's the thing. You know my opinion on this. I've actually said that in a rare thing, I'm like, I support this if they're doing it across the board. They're not picking sides. If they're saying we want nothing political or offensive at all, regardless of the message, I support that.
Well, my thing is
you're just trying to make a family-friendly, kid-friendly environment.
Honestly, I think both should be allowed. Gay Boys, for one. Now, if you want them to get in trouble, if they say anything that is derogative or mean or anything like that, then I can understand you calling them out. But for the name itself, maybe they're using the more dictionary version of gay as in happy.
The name itself is a problem, but I can see where it's like somebody's going to go throw slurs at them. Like they're like that's going to be an issue. Just like some people are going to go in there that are anti who, and they're going to fight with these guys.
Now the Make Azeroth Great Again, they were actually banned and then unbanned and then banned again, which was interesting. They actually did they disputed the claim
disputed,
of it disputed the claim of
got it pulled, got the ban pulled,
and the guild master was game master came on and was like, yeah, sorry, this shouldn't have happened, we apologize, we put your name back, blah blah blah. And then 12 hours later they were banned again,
but this time because apparently complaints, like they said that the community was claiming the name was offensive. Whether that's true or not, we don't know if that's true, but that's what the other GM did. He basically went like, nah, actually people are not.
Well, they said it was due to player reports and the community deciding basically that it's like, you are correct that the name does not break your terms of service. So anyway, it's one of those things. They actually said that they were it was a pun. They actually were not politically. They had people of all. They actually banned political comments in their guild. Like they didn't allow people in the guild, and they would actually kick people who.
Well, then why did they have that name, man?
It was just a play on the words. They thought it was fun. They were actually talking about the north border of the Horde and the Alliance, and they actually were trying in-game RP to say that they needed a wall between the Horde and the Alliance.
Oh,
Yeah, it was one of those weird things.
Like I said, I'm not against them being allowed to or them not, as long as it's fair. If Blizzard says we don't want to have to deal with the fallout of this, and we're going to block, but importantly, both sides, all sides of the fence, I'm for it. Or because it's all or none, man. You're either fair by disallowing all sides, or you're fair by allowing all sides. But here's the thing. I mean, because somebody's going to push this too far if they do allow it. You know someone's going to name their guild something progressively worse. It's just the way people are, especially World of Warcraft players. Like, I remember how World of Warcraft back in the day used to be.
But
these are classic players.
Also, if they say that this doesn't go against their rules, though, and that it fits within their rules, but they banned it because of a community decision, then can't that also go too far if we just keep letting the community say what can and cannot
I don't think the community be involved. Like I said, it should be all or none, period. But the community doesn't have a say-so. It needs to be the company going, we don't want anything political, and that's my thing. I mean, we allow everything.
If you write rules and don't and basically you're enforcing stuff outside the set rules, and I think that
which was a bad idea. I agree. I think the rules need to either be all or none. But I'm not saying that the community, because you know what, screw the community. I don't like people. We know this. You know me. I'm always going to say screw the people. I don't like people. Somebody else telling me what I can do. No, screw you. Which actually segues well into the next one, actually, because especially when you get into single-player games, segue.
Well, before we go into the next one, let's go ahead and pull another random encounter. We'll get the.
But I did a good
the
segue,
editor.
you bastard. That was a good one.
I know. But we'll
roll right into.
It's called a tease.
We can segue into each of one of these things because we're that good. But I mean, we also need to get these random encounters, man.
I hope you roll double 18.
They just throw them out there.
I hope you roll an 18 and then another 18.
Here, pick a die
and then I hope he rolls 19.
He
Dang
rolled
it, you
17.
missed it. Oh,
Q's reckless.
I did you right. Why you pissed?
All right. Well, dang it. We've already talked about the one I was waiting on, which is Terminator. Yeah, they kind of answered it because I was really expecting that to be a trash fire, and that did not occur. And fortunately, Brian didn't watch Batwoman 3, so I can't talk that because nobody's going to know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, here's my reckless speculation. The next Doctor for Doctor Who.
Oh, God.
You don't even watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, you don't even watch Doctor Who.
Is going to be.
I guess it's really
it's called
reckless.
Yeah,
it's really
reckless.
reckless
if I use logic and facts. The next Doctor is going to probably be either Indian or Asian, and he will definitely be at least bisexual. I expect this completely. I'm willing to put money on it. The next Doctor will be some form of Asian, actually, because I have both those Asian, some form of Asian, and will most likely be, at the minimum, bisexual. That is the next Doctor.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong.
What? No, it's the only way they can up the ante. You know, they double down. We've seen this. They double down. They're not going to backtrack to a white male doctor. And they're not going to do a black doctor because that ain't good enough. Oh, wait a minute. It might be a black female. Crap, you're right. It might be a black female because they've been putting our black women on everything.
Wait. What about a black female gay doctor? I mean, bam. You have to try.
They're all gay. All the black women they put on stuff are lesbians now. That's the only way they do it. I haven't seen a straight black woman lead anything in so damn long. It's like
well, they got to hit as many check marks as they can if they're going to go.
Wait a minute. Walking Dead has Michonne. She's a straight black woman.
Yeah.
I haven't watched very much this season. No, she might be by now, but
and that's why
she had Rick's baby.
That's why Supergirl should definitely not be outrating.
90 outrates Walking Dead. Supergirl is considered a better. You people can burn in hell. Yeah. I hope you burn in hell.
Michonne's an awesome character.
God dang it.
Go to hell. I hope you die.
Supergirl. Have you tried to watch an episode? I'm being serious. I tried to watch one. I got further into the episode of Doctor Who, that bad episode of Doctor Who you maybe try to watch. I got way further. Supergirl, I barely got past the credits. The credits made me get heartburn.
I tried to watch the pilot.
When Supergirl came out, I was actually trying to keep up with the DC multiverse stuff because I was watching Arrow, I was watching Flash, and so I was like, I actually watched about half of the first season before I just could not take it anymore.
The current seasons are so.
I made it.
They
about
stole
halfway.
Bizarro, by the way.
Yeah,
Bizarro's now Supergirl's enemy.
See,
and
my thing is you quit watching stuff and you continue to keep up with it on. I mean, like Doctor Who. You know, you keep up with Doctor Who.
Because I want to jump back in because you can't come in like totally raw, man.
Yeah,
Teddy.
I just can't keep up with this stuff. Like once I get on to a series and I watch it and I realize that it's a bad series or it's a crap series, I just completely drop out.
You can't watch anything unless they end it in 10 episodes. When was the last time you even saw Walking Dead? Like 4 years ago?
I watched the first 6 seasons of Walking Dead.
Yeah, like 4 years ago. They're on season 10 now.
I do want to bring up Blood Axe said Idris Elba as the next Doctor. I think that would be too awesome for them to do.
That's too respectable and awesome.
I love Idris Elba. He is an awesome actor, and I think he would make a pretty cool Doctor. And so
he's definitely ain't gonna let his ass be fucking.
So I don't think they would ever.
They won't let him be James Bond. So let's let him be Doctor. Idris Elba would be an awesome Doctor.
Yeah,
that's the Doctor we want. But that's why that doesn't make a
I don't really care for him as a James Bond, but I think he would be a great
That's a new subject. That's called Zeno's hopeful fantasies. The things he wished would happen to stuff. Like, wouldn't it be great if Idris Elba was a new Doctor?
So if Idris Elba was an animal, Xeno would love him?
We didn't roll 18, man.
Yeah.
We didn't roll 18.
All right, so let's see.
I want The Rock as the next Doctor. I want Dwayne Johnson as the next Doctor.
There we go.
He's just a Dwayne Johnson as the Doctor, and I just what?
Can you smell what the Doctor is cooking?
No.
This huge ass Doctor in a jacket trying to look normal. Everybody be like, dude, man, ain't nobody screwing with that Time Lord. He just body slammed the master or mistress, whatever.
He just tears the head off.
Picks a Dalek up, man. Picks a Dalek up, throws it out a window. I'm Dwayne Johnson. I jump out of buildings and don't get hurt. Have you seen my movies?
He'd be like exterminate. I exterminate all of you.
He gets shot with the beam. He just freaking no sells it.
Because, no cells at all.
Then all of a sudden, Vin Diesel's on there. We just go full. That's it. Fast and Furious crossover.
Doctor Who. Awesome. I'd love it.
Doctor Who, Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel could be his companion. And
But the question is, will it be the Vin Diesel of Fast and Furious, or will it be Riddick in Doctor Who?
Oh, yeah, he lands on that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's a Furion, man.
And then he can hang out with Jason Statham as his companion.
What will Jason Statham flies the TARDIS?
Yes.
He's the transporter.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is better than Expendables. I love it.
I need more alcohol for this.
And of course, there's a Cyberman, and it's the Governator.
So unlike this conversation, there are things that I am looking forward to, like Steam. Steam has the Halloween sale, the autumn sale, and the winter sale dates have actually leaked. If we scroll down,
why do we keep calling these leaks when we know dang well Steam
they leaked them.
Out? Like, they get leaked by Steam.
But...
No, look, it's literally from the Steam database.
Steam database is not owned.
Hey, they've leaked the sales.
Steam database is not owned by Steam.
It's like me pulling up a phone number and going, oops, I leaked this. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
The leak came from certain game companies that they had let know the date, and then it got leaked. And, of course, Steam database, which is a database that actually keeps up with the actual sale prices and sale variations of games on Steam, then tweeted out the 3 dates. We have the Halloween sale will be from October 28th to November 1st. Autumn sale November 28th to December 3rd. And the winter sale from December 19th to January 2nd. That is a long-ass winter sale. But yeah.
Steam, they got to go ahead and I forgot. This is a good time because, Fortnite's been kind of finally starting to die off. So this is the time for Steam to put the nail in the coffin.
You want to treat yourself something for Christmas? You got two possible sales dates or 3 possible sales dates to get that game you've been waiting on.
The actual launcher you want to play on.
Yeah.
Should we do it now or wait?
Now? I mean, you could do whatever you want, man.
No, we'll wait for it.
All right.
The finale.
So
I've been saving my F. I'm not wasting it this time. I wasted it on Brie Larson last time. We're not doing that again.
Darksiders Genesis launches December 5th for PlayStation, for PC, and the Stadia February 14th for consoles.
But it's still only 2-player, I believe. That's the only thing, man. I really want this to be 4-player.
They released a new trailer. The trailer it was funny. As far as the quality of the game, you couldn't really tell.
The
from
problem
the
is
trailer
zero gameplay, though, man. I can make amazing trailers for games that don't exist. Dicejunkies, the Dicejunkies game. We can film you an amazing trailer.
Yeah.
How many players? None.
But yeah, cool trailer. If you want to just play it and mute it and have it going in the background while we talk about it.
Modern Warfare is a trash fire, Tiny Sprinkles. We're not wasting the energy on that. It's Modern Warfare. What did they do? They monetized it, and it sucks. It's glitchy. I'll mention it because you brought it up, though, because, hey, you come in the chat, bring it up. They don't know about it, but I've been looking at it. It's trash. It's ringing Modern Warfare, man. We're playing videos for people now?
I'm just having it in the background while we're talking about Darksiders Genesis.
You can't handle that level of technology. You can't expect Brian.
I'm trying.
They probably can't even see us anymore.
Trying to get this man to work for us.
Work. I'm wasting my health.
He's been doing.
You and Blood X have wasted yours.
He's been doing this every weekend for us for a while now. We need him to up his game a little bit. We need him to move from D list to C list. You know.
Yeah, we want this to be a 3-player, man. This ain't Darksiders. We want 3-player.
So anyway, Darksiders. Yeah, Darksiders would be nice to be a 3-player as well. But
at least get it to 3, but 4 would be the optimal number because how many horsemen are there again?
4.
4 horsemen of the apocalypse, yes.
This is like what they do. Like I told you, they actually did this with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles once. They put out a Teenage Mutant Turtles game. There was 1 player. And it had all 4 brothers. Everybody was just like, why would you even do that? They didn't even bother to leave the other brothers at home. They were with you. They were just computer controlled. I was just like, okay, rule 1. If you make a Turtles game, minimum 2-player.
Yeah.
Minimum 2-player. But this game should be online playable. I don't think it's couch co-op exclusively. So why can't it go 4? Why would it not be able to go 4? It doesn't even look that complex. It looks like freaking Diablo. It doesn't look nearly hard enough that they should be like, we can't. Oh, this crazy technology. 4-player. A 4-player Diablo-style game? Madness.
I need to play Darksiders 3. I never actually played Darksiders 3. Apparently,
we can get it all, dude. We got it on our Game Pass.
I was about to say, apparently it wasn't that great because it's already free.
So what is it?
I don't know. His Xbox Game Pass is pretty cool.
It's War, Props, Death, Pestilence, and what's the last one? The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse is War, Death, Pestilence.
No, they do War, Death, Strife, and Fury. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, they do something different.
Yeah, they did something different. The original is War, Death,
Pestilence.
No, Famine. War, Death, Famine, and actually I think it's supposed to be Conquest or but they ended up making it Pestilence. You want to get really? I'll nerd out on you and get real. Technically, the 4 horsemen's like Jesus.
I don't think it is.
That's a little new on me, but
they get weird with it.
But they did throw some gameplay here at the very end. So, but I mean, it's it's a very fast-paced Diablo-like game. Without all the current drama of Blizzard. All right.
Yeah, I'll give it that. It's not Blizzard.
See, and I got us out before it ended.
Click on Blizzard while you talk. You got 2 hands.
Why are you clicking on Blizzard? We already did this one.
You said speaking of Blizzard.
I didn't. That. I started to say it, but then I shut up because.
Oh yeah, this one you brought up. This little niggle you found and complain about, like, oh no, Outer Worlds messing with your names.
I threw this up also to remind us to talk about Outer Worlds,
which is friggin' awesome.
Which came out this past Thursday on PC. Is it out on Xbox yet? I know you were saying you couldn't play it on Xbox.
No, it came out at midnight.
Okay, so it just came out a few hours later.
Is this what you were playing the other night when you said, like, no, dude, don't come by and see me? I'm
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So I've been playing Outer Worlds. Pretty good game. I don't know if it's as holy grailish as a lot of these reviews I've seen have made it out to be.
It's still early on. It reminds me of when I first played New Vegas. New Vegas was decent when it came out. It was pretty good, but it needed more. But when it filled out, oh God, it got good. And if these guys are going to do DLC like they did for New Vegas, I ain't going to lie, dude. I'm hot and horny for their DLC because New Vegas DLC was good. Sierra Madre, Lonesome Road, Big MT. It was real. No, but seriously, though, every DLC drop was worth every penny. It was so good. I already want more frigging, Outer Worlds. And by the way, I'm a madman. You know how when you get off the planet and they say, don't go to this planet? I'm a madman. I went right there. They're like, don't go here, you'll die. Man, I was fighting Mantis Queens, man. I went straight there because I'm a psycho. If you put barbed wire around an area and go, you're too level to go there, Q's black ass is straight there.
I wanted to go ahead and pick up quests so I didn't have to backtrack a whole bunch. So I've mostly gone along the lines of the quest line. Now, what I did that it was more challenging to me is and also because I like to be able to steal everything.
Man, it's fun.
I've not put any points in combat. Like,
wow. You know what? Actually, this is a big thing. Well, because it only affects your sway and your crit chance.
Yeah.
So you actually can put your combat stuff up later. You just won't get criticals as often. Mm-hmm. But, dude, I haven't missed it. But, hey, I want to tell you a little trick, by the way. Here's a Dice Junkie special trick. If you can get your sneak up to a decent degree, at the beginning of the game, when you get your ship, if you pick the pocket of that lady that's outside, the one that works, the captain, she has excellent armor on her. It's a 9 armor and a 9 helmet in her if you pickpocket her. You can start the game off with an excellent armor and a decent gun if you pick her pocket. So wait till she walks up, get behind her, pick her pockets. You've now got medium armor on.
I did not have my sneak up that high.
Well, I went intelligence perception, and I knew that hacking and lockpicking would be important, so that's the category. Mm-hmm. It was worth it. I'm going to tell you this. The speech challenges on the first planet are pretty low, so you don't have to actually grind your speech first. But, dude, you pick a lot of locks.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I mean, I had my lockpicking up so high when I started the game that...
It wasn't costing you anything?
It wasn't costing me anything.
Me too.
Like, I have, probably 900 or more of those little lockpick
Well, I've already started over 4 times. I just started over again yesterday because that's how fun the game is. I keep wanting to do new builds.
I think the game's really fun. It is a little linear. I
haven't actually really experimented enough to find out how linear
it is. So it reminds me of Mass Effect. In a lot of ways.
Well, I do like that they have more than 2 choices, though. On the first planet, no spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but you're given option A and B, but then you're given, a sub-option to B that actually ended up being, to me, the most logical, because all I'm going to say is they got walls. For people that don't talk about, they got walls. No, man, go to the place with walls. Don't live out in the freaking... There are giant... in-raid damaged boulder-throwing apes out here. Go in the place with walls. I know you never thought you'd hear me defending walls, but no, build a damn wall. You need a wall for this place.
Yeah, no, for this place.
This place you need a wall because there are actual monsters that, the dead. I've had so many settlers splayed across the ground.
I know, dude. I love exploring in the game whenever you go anywhere because you find so many bodies full of good loot.
Dude, yeah, but you also find so many bodies. Oh, so many bodies. But so far, I don't know if they're going to keep doing this. They have actually, because I'm also, me, I actually like to try to get along with all the factions to the best of my ability. So far, I feel that there's usually A, B, and then a kind of in the middle rational. And that's what Mass Effect also did I like. The Mass Effect, sometimes they gave it an option to go, well, no, dude, going all the way, us, we're middle of the road. Going all the way one direction or other is rarely the right choice unless it's pure good and evil. And honestly, in this game, what I like is there isn't as much good and evil as you think. Now, it's really more corporate versus
I do like the system of having companions. Instead of trying to make your companion go and open a lock for you or pick a lock because they have a high lock picking or whatever.
They just give you a skill bonus.
The companions work as skill bonuses. So they give you a skill bonus to what they're good at.
Also, what I like too is they found the best solution to all that. Can I do this and can my character be this? No, there's no romance. You ain't got to worry about it. There's no romance.
There are romances with your companions, but not directly with you.
Oh yeah, they have
Like,
romance with others.
It's it allows the idea of people like other people. That's a thing.
And it is representative. It's got a good balance. I like that. I have no problem with that. It's got, I don't know how far you've gotten, but I do know one of the romances goes a certain direction.
Yeah.
But it's so cute. It was like, I actually was like shipping them.
no, it is.
I was like, oh, you go ahead, girl. All right. You know, but because I really don't care about that. But you know what? I'm weird. Maybe it's because I'm 41.
Well, no, but it also makes.
I like that I don't have to romance anybody.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
No,
I like that I don't have to.
I'm actually with you on that. It also makes sense, more sense than like where these other games that try to include romances with the main character. Well, then they have to. Well, it's like every character is either gay, bi, or and it's like you have this high percentage which doesn't actually match reality as much.
That's right.
Well, no,
Whereby having these set relationships, you can tell a story. It matches more of how reality would be, And not everybody's like when you go into.
But doesn't it devalue the character too, though? Like to me, the one flaw to Fallout 4 is that a character should have some diversity. If everybody in you got 9 companions and they're all bi, you're just like, well, now it's not even like this. Everybody's just we'll screw whatever. It's like, okay, that's interesting, but it kind of takes away. I like Dragon Age where it's like, no, man. This dude's this. Mm-hmm. This person's this. This person flows both ways. This person's staunchly traditional. It's like, oh, okay, that played into their personalities, and it worked out fine. But honestly, the best response is, because you know what? I hope CD Projekt Red does this too, because honestly, I don't need romance. I can get a mod for that or something later. Honestly, I actually like being able to play the game. And I get to hang out with my companions.
That's what I was going to say.
One
of the cool things I did like about it is because I like to complete the quest for the companions and all that. So I'm going around with the companions, and I'm going around trying to complete the quest. And as I'm completing the quest for them, I'm not constantly getting bombarded with, "Are you doing this because you like me?"
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the biggest problem with like Fallout. It's like I'm trying to do this quest. Oh. You wanna hook up? Like, no, I just want to complete the freaking quest.
I just want to rebuild the Minutemen because bandits, raiders are murdering everybody. Can I help you rebuild the Minutemen, Preston? Can I do that? I don't want to see your laser musket.
I don't have to worry about ending down some weird conversational chain and going, wait a second, I was just trying to save the Minutemen. Where have I found myself?
And I'm looking at Hancock and I'm like, dude, your face looks like dried rubbery leather ass, man. Come on. I could do better. I'm sorry. You've insulted me with this. Like, get out of my face.
But anyway, it's been a fun game. There are definitely some flaws. I don't like the fact that you can't swim at all. Like water is a wall.
Actually, I like it because the one thing that sometimes is good is while open exploration is nice, it also leads to me having to scour the map and try to... I like the fact that you can't really climb ledges like you can in Skyrim Fallout. So I don't spend an hour trying to scale a mountain to see if there is a pickaxe at the top of this peak that references Minecraft.
I'm fine with that. Not being able to scale ridiculous walls.
Because don't you like knowing you've searched the area thoroughly so you can move on? I like it when I've searched this whole area. I can move on.
Swimming being an issue has always been one of those things that just sort of irked me, though. Like not being able, I can understand if the water's not clean and your filtration system starts going out if you're in the water too long, and something that forces you to get out of the water after a while.
Because swimming to me should only exist if you're going to do something with it. Actually, the cool part about this game is until you get to skill ranking 50, you could put points in the general category and it gets all those skills at once. So hacking, sneaking, and lockpicking up to 50. 1 point will give a +1 to all 3. It's really cool because it means being a jack of all trades. Because, dude, I've already on several characters pushed all my skills, all of them to 50.
It also makes sense. It's like if I'm good at this, I'm gonna have cross information for these other fields. But once I get so far in this field of study, then I gotta start focusing on a particular skill, which is really cool. Anyway. Not to talk on the game too long, it is a good game. I've really enjoyed Outer Worlds. The only news that I saw...
we didn't get it from Epic.
Yeah.
Because Fuck Epic.
Yeah. The only news I saw is there was a weird thing of single player actually, censoring names, and that was sort of weird for me because I was like, why are you censoring a name on a single player? Now, I didn't use any of the names on the censor list, so I didn't know this until I saw it on Reddit. But if you click on the Outer Worlds Reddit, they actually have a list. I guess they pulled it from the code of all the different names that is censored. Things like Muslim, transgender,
Basically,
gay.
references to sexual preference, religion, and such is blocked for you to make the name. My only guess is I immediately pushed. Maybe they're planning to eventually have multiplayer, or they may have just said for streaming purposes they didn't want people streaming their game with like an offensive name. And to be honest, people do it. Like, I can't knock them. I watched a stream where a person had a horrifically offensive name the whole time. It was homophobic. And I was just sitting there going like, I could see why somebody would go, they don't
that
want
was
you to do
something
that.
when I brought this up that you had said, and it actually made sense to me afterwards because I thought about it and I was like, well, yeah, like Xbox, you can go immediately live on stuff now. So much of this stuff have a live play portion to them now because that's become so popular that even single player games, I can see where they would want to censor some things like that.
Dude, I've already watched 8 or 9 videos, just startup videos, which I'm very impressed that nobody found out about the picking the armor. I mean, by the way, you can take that if you want. Like, somebody needs to put that in a video. First thing first, steal the really good armor off the chick. Like, it's good armor, man. It's 9 armor and 9 helmet. It's good stuff. But I mean, here's the thing. They're not picking on anybody. I don't really see it as censorship. At least not a really serious censorship, because it's like, it's your name. Nobody refers to you by your name the whole game. So it's literally just something you type in one time.
I don't even use my name in the game. I always tell them other people's names.
Well, no, but they call you the colonist, and you go by the... Well, okay, wait a minute. Let me correct that. You can introduce yourself, but that's not a good idea. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, but... You're not supposed to be walking around.
I actually have introduced myself as myself sometimes because I've talked to somebody. I was like,
I did it to them.
I'm like, this person would know this other person that I've been using, so I'm gonna actually use my name.
I did that when I met the boss of the first town. I said, first thing, my name is blah, but everyone else, I'm Captain Hawthorne. Like, because. Dude, there's a lot. By the way, I'm really worried what's going to happen. I have not been telling people where I'm from because they keep giving you a chance to snitch on yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm almost sure that these guys are waiting like
I told a couple people, and I don't know if this changed because I said that, but I was actually walking around town and I heard them talking about somebody's talking about hope and
you idiot. Oh, you idiot. Dude, don't.
And I'm just like, all right, not bringing that up again.
You don't bring up the scientists either because he's wanted. And dude, if you mention his name, everybody goes, you know something? And I literally said, load save. I freaked out, dude. And that chick scared the hell out of me. I was like, load save back. Hey, man, have you heard of so-and-so? Nope. Who are you? I'm Captain Hawthorne. How are you doing?
Oh.
Boy, Spacefarers. It's not the best choice, but it's the Spacefarers choice.
Spacer's choice.
Spacer's choice. Oh, God. This game is fun, people. I want DLC.
I will say from the trailer, I thought the game was going to be a lot more tongue-in-cheek, but it ended up being a lot more serious and a lot more gritty than I actually expected, which I'm actually like more than that actually. Well,
and it works because it makes the humor like land, because when it's funny, it's pretty funny. It's little jokes here and there. It's not Borderlands with constant jokes, which is what I was worried about. I really was afraid it was going to be more Borderlands than Fallout. No, it's more Fallout than Borderlands, but better. In fact, here's what we're going to finish on. We'll finish the episode with this great comment. What I literally did is I had, just before it came out, I had saw some cool new mods, so I had downloaded Fallout. I spent a whole day down, because I had to wipe my system, re-download Fallout, put all these mods on, man. I was like, all right, so when I'm not playing Outer Worlds, I play Fallout 4. I turned on Outer Worlds. I played 1 hour. I paused it. I uninstalled Fallout 4. Because I said, I'll never fucking play that again. And, oops, stuck an F6 bomb in there.
I haven't used mine, so yeah.
There you go, that was yours. But I mean it. I literally uninstalled Fallout 4. Because I said, even with all the mods and DLC I have, Outer Worlds is better. And I'm playing Outer Worlds. And I have found a way to cheat on it too. I'm not going to tell you how to do that.
Saturday, I did not put on pants.
That's any other day you ain't got.
And this time it was because of a game.
Yes.
I was up to 7:30 in the morning.
I was up till 5:30, so you beat me.
Yeah. And when I leave here, I got a phone call to make, and then I'm playing Outer Worlds. The only reason I'm going into work tomorrow is because I have to. I've taken off too much this month.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Before we go, Xeno,
what's
I
up?
got one question to ask you.
What's that?
Thursday's Halloween.
Uh-huh.
What furry are you dressing up as to celebrate Halloween?
None.
He doesn't dress as furry. He bangs furries. Get it right, Brian.
my bad.
Sheesh.
My bad.
He's what's known as a dominant.
Oh.
Thanks for watching. This is once again. This is I don't know anymore. Thanks for watching Dice Junkies.
By the way, I made that up. I do not know if dominant's a thing in furry community, but it is now.
Xeno will know.
Thanks for watching Dice Junkies. As always, we hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. You can go to Dicejunkies.com. Find out links to wherever we are online. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. Hit that little notification bell as well, as Q reminded me here. And if you want to support this channel, you can go to Patreon/Dicejunkies and you can support us so we can keep doing this. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, we hope you enjoy.